Oh, let Good morning, and welcome to Unity of Chattanooga Sunday Celebration Service. My name is Reverend Doug Worth, and I'm the senior minister here at Unity of Chattanooga. But this morning, I'm also your platform assistant. Now, some of you might be wondering why we're doing this online in the middle of the summer. The story goes something like this. Even though we attempt to secure the Red Bank Community Center months in advance, there was somebody who beat us out a couple of months ago. And from that point, we reserved the pavilion 2 weeks in a row. So we were originally going to do this at the pavilion. Well, then, the plot continues, then we understood that Landis could not be with us. And since I'm not terribly musically inclined, we were looking for someone who could do the music. Couldn't find anybody, so we talked to Amy Steinberg, who's a very gifted, not only musician, but singer-songwriter. And she was scheduled to do the entire service in the pavilion this coming Sunday. However, again, the plot continues. The weatherman informed us that there will be thunder showers and rain for most of Sunday. Amy called us up, and you can understand with her musical equipment and some of the other things she brings that doing a Sunday service in the park in thunderstorms was not the best option. So we went to plan B, plan C, and now we're at plan D, which means that we have contacted Amy, and she's going to give us an absolutely wonderful talk this morning. And we've also contacted Sherry Hersey and Rick Cowling, all the way from Unity Oaks in California, to provide the music. So here we are. We hope you enjoy it, and we thought we'd give you a little background of what we would prefer to have. So welcome to Sunday Celebration Service at the beach. I also want to welcome any of you who are joining us on Facebook this morning from the comfort of your homes. If it is raining, you'll be nice and dry, have some coffee, watch the video in your jammies, and thanks for joining us. Be sure to greet each other in the comment section to let us know that you're here, and give us a thumbs up to activate all those algorithms which put our message out to very many people. And if there's someone that would appreciate our Unity message, please send it to them also, so that they can join us. Well, as most of you know, Unity started as a prayer group many years ago. It's our foundation of practice today, of our spiritual practice. So let's take a few minutes right now, a few moments, and just join together in prayer. So as we close our eyes, and we go to that quiet and still place within, we give thanks for the opportunity once again to be together, to hear God's word, to feel the love and the appreciation that is not only the unity message, but the message that Jesus gave us so many years ago. So we give thanks for this time together, for this opportunity to hear an uplifting message, and for this and for so much more, we are so grateful. Thank you, God. So I want to give you a little bit of a formal introduction to Amy Steinberg. She's not only a gifted singer-songwriter, but also as a storyteller. And she has served as the musical director of several New Thought churches, and currently has her own online ministry called the House of Love and Light, which is broadcast regularly on Facebook, where it's live streamed every Sunday, and it's also archived so you can watch it. Now this year at the UMAS retreat, fall retreat at Lake Junaluska, Amy will be one of the keynote presenters that we have there. She'll be performing on Wednesday evening, September 21st, with a concert and a talk. Now she likes to think of herself as a creatrix. And of course, we just think of her as uplifting and funny and just an absolutely wonderful speaker. So no matter what you call her, her main goal in life is to make you feel good. She's high energy, she's contagious, So sit back and simply enjoy our service today with Amy Steinberg.
Good morning, Chattanooga, Unity. I'm Amy Steinberg, and I'm so happy to be sharing with you this morning on blessings. And you might know from my name is Amy Steinberg, and my name is a very traditional Jewish name. And one of my favorite things about being Jewish and being brought up in the Jewish traditions is that Judaism in itself really lives inside of the question. And the question, to me, is, of course, where all of the answers live. And to marry that with the new thought teachings that we are so blessed to have at Unity and Science of Mind, religious science, all of those teachings, is that we can ask ourselves the questions and we have the answers for ourselves. In other words, there's not some great answer out there for your own inquiry about the mystery of you. And life is this crazy, wild journey, as you well know. And we go up and we go down and we go all around. But what we can do is use the questions to inquire within and to ask ourselves some primary questions to enhance our lives, to make our lives better, to make our lives more filled with the things that we desire. So today we're gonna ask a few questions. That's how I'm gonna approach this time with you this morning. I want to ask you some questions for you to explore within yourself. So if right now you'd like to grab a journal, or just, as we get into the meditation at the end of this little talk, I really invite you to genuinely ask yourself the questions that I'm about to ask. And I'll tell you my own answers, and you can find your own answers. So the very first question that I think is the mother of all questions is, who are you? Who are you? Who do you think you are? I love this question. And I was in a wonderful religion and psychology class in college when I was studying. I studied for a BA in theater, as you can probably tell by my glitzy glamour. I love a show. I love a jazz hand. So this wonderful class, we were studying Viktor Frankl, we were studying the meaning of life, we were studying what is God, and the question she asked the very first day of class was, who are you? And it's such a deep question. And we in New Thought really ask, who do you think you are? Who do you know you are? And the first things that might come to mind are the roles that we play. I am a daughter, I am a sister, I am a friend, I am a woman, the identifiers, I'm a Jewish woman, I am a plus-sized Jewish woman. I can put myself in all kinds of boxes. I'm a Cancer, I was born in July, I'm a 7 on the Enneagram, right? That's who are you? But underneath all of these descriptions is the answer that I like the most to go into the deeper lesson of today, which is, who are you? Who am I? Is I am a divine child of the Most High God. I am the expression, the experience of God itself unfolding. I am the answer to the question itself. I am God's answer to the question of who is Amy. And you are the answer to God's question of what needed to exist in the container that is you. And to think of this and to really grasp this idea that I am one with the divine, I am one with the awesomeness of the stars and the sun and the energy that moves. There's no separation when I can get into this place, this power, this presence, this life, and this light of God. When I can really contact it for myself within me. Who am I? I am one with God. That is where all of my answers to all of my questions and all of my questions to all of my answers can be found. And so as we discover this idea of blessings, I'm going to sing a song for you. I'm going to sing a few songs as I give this little talk today. And this first one is called One with Everything. And I wrote this with Gary Lynn Floyd. And it's really about this energy of who are you? So ask yourself that question as I sing this song. I'm going to lay my burden down now. I'm going to leave it on the ground. This freedom I am feeling well can't be found when I'm looking down. No. I'm gonna climb up to the mountain, spread my wings and fly. All these blessings I am counting, Will. These blessings I am counting. I got more than all the stars in the sky. I got more than all the stars in the sky. I got more than all the stars in the sky. I feel light as a feather, floating on an angel's wing. I won't worry about the weather, 'cause I am one with everything. I am one with everything. I'm one with everything. I am 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 one with everything. Yeah. Can you feel it? Can you know it? This world is bright and holy, and heaven is in my sight. All my troubles try to find me, but they can't when I'm on this cosmic flight. I feel right everywhere now, and all I want to do is sing. Not a single solitary care now, 'cause I am one with everything. I am one with everything. I'm one with everything. I am 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 one with everything. We are unstoppable, just like the wind. Anything is possible from God within. The root is good in each of us here. And the nature of love is in everyone, everywhere. What spirit originates, spirit orchestrates, willingness, gratitude, create your fate. One power, one people under one sun. Peace, love, joy, and freedom. I am one with everything. I am one with everything. This peace that penetrates me moves quicker than a laser beam. Oh, the devil cannot faze me, 'cause I am one with everything. I am one with everything. I am one with everything. Now, if I can truly grasp, thank you, this idea of I am one with everything, then I get the power. I get the power in my consciousness. I get the power in my feeling tone. I get to create. I get to manifest. I get to attract what I am, the aspects of God, the goodness, the love, the grace, the joy. All of the aspects of God become the awareness of what lies within me. And we come to these spaces, even though we don't have the answers here, right? You have your own answers. That's what I believe New Thought tells you, is you have your own answers. We come here to these New Thought places, these churches, so that we know the right questions to ask. It's important to know sometimes we need guidance toward the right questions. And so that question of who am I want you to explore that this week. Who am I, and can I get in contact with my divinity? Yeah. So the second question that I want to ask you this morning is, can you move from wow to awe? Anne Lamott, I'm reading the Anne Lamott book right now, Help, Thanks, Wow. It's a practical book of prayer, and she's just a wonderful writer. She's very well known in the recovery world, and she's very spiritual, but she's Catholic. Anyway, she's a very, very great writer, and she's talking about these three prayers of help, thanks, and wow. And in the chapter of wow, which is what I'm studying this week, I'm thinking of wow in this aspect of moving from wow to awe as like the wow that happens, not the wow that's like wow of beauty and firecrackers and falling in love and all that, but the wow of like, oh my gosh, wow, I got a speeding ticket. Wow, I got my heart broken. Wow, I got a diagnosis. When we are in that space of wow, it's really hard. It's hard for me anyway to remember that first question, who am I? Why would God want to experience a diagnosis? Why would God want to experience pain, right? But can I move from wow to awe? In Anne Lamott's book, she talks about how wow and awe are about the same size, and they're both sort of W vowel-y words, and they could dance together, wow and awe, and I love that. And awe to me is looking at the alchemy of the divine. So the way that the divine can take that situation, that wow, and move it into a place of a blessing, of a learning, of an experience that broadens the expression and the experience of God through me. I love that I learned recently from one of the New Thought teachers that I really love that there are no lessons. There are no lessons. There's only experiences. And what we choose to learn from them is really up to us. It's like everything happens for a reason, or everything happens for the reason that we give it, right? We get to choose, again, our perception. We get to choose our answers, and we get to choose it how we look at the question. Can I move from wow to awe? And so I'll just tell you a quick personal story of my own, which is that my wow of the pandemic, which I think we all have been through a massive wow with the pandemic. But for me personally, right before the pandemic, I was hired for a very big job. I don't know if I've talked to you about this before, the last time I spoke for you guys, but I was fired and I was dumped within the same 4 days, and then the pandemic hit. And here I am in a new city, and I am in a space of wow. I am in humility. I'm in humiliation. I am on my knees. I am like, why? Now, why is a question that we might not want to ask sometimes, because what does it matter? What does it matter why somebody doesn't love you? What does it matter why they fired you? Unless you want to, of course, improve those skills. Now, in my case, I was not gifted with the ability to know why the person didn't love me. They didn't really ever tell me. And why, I guess, whatever, love is love. You love who you love. You can't help it, right? And why I was fired. I was never told. I was never given a solid reason. So the why didn't do anything for me. But it was like, how am I going to react? How am I going to turn this into an AWE awe? Awe. And it was God's work through me when God said, Amy, get up and create your own spiritual space. So I created a place called House of Love and Light that is on Sundays at 11:11 and on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. We do music and meditation. And it's basically, I call myself a creatrix. I don't call myself a minister. I call myself a creatrix. And I have been creative since the pandemic. I've been creating this space for people to come to have an experience that's much like a religious science church or a unity church, where there's singing and there's meditation, but also there's art and poetry and music, and I sing and I talk, and I get to express myself with no boss, with no boundaries, with no board, with no drama. And also, I became a painter. Both of these paintings are mine behind me. And I was a painter before the pandemic, but I have become a painter. I have spent hours and hours learning and doing tutorials, and all of this came because I was dumped and fired and we had a pandemic. And so the way to move from wow to awe for me, and you have your own answer, but my answer is keep moving. Keep going. Keep asking the questions. Keep surrendered to that divine source and force within. Keep following those breadcrumbs, and keep knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, whatever is going on. whatever is going on, it is the perfect opportunity to surrender even deeper into that space of knowing who you are. And this song here of mine that I'm going to sing next is called Exactly. It's my most popular song, and people think that I wrote this song from the mountaintops. And guess what? I wrote this song after a terrible breakup. A terrible breakup. I was in so much pain, and I was like, God, help me, help me, help me. And this came out of me. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. I am a blessing manifest, and I can't undress the moment. Naked time unwinds beneath my mind, and from within I find the kind of beauty only I can find. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am, surrendering so willingly to be the perfect me inside this now and truly. How else could it be? Destiny, she blesses me. Destiny, she blesses me. And when I try to fight or run, I only wind up back at square one. And when I think I know what's best for me, will fate, she takes me back to exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am, divinely timed and shining brightly. Yes, I believe that there's a purpose just for me. Yes, I believe that we are light and we shine infinitely. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. I am not aimlessly existing. See, I am in perfect harmony with universal energy. I'm truly free when I accept my own divinity. See, I'm truly free when I accept my own divinity. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. And when I try to fight or run, I only wind up back at square one. And when I think I know what's best for me, well, fate, she takes me back to exactly where I need to be. And when I am all alone, full of fear, I just remember the rising sun always appears. And every day miracles, miracles that I see. Will you take me back? Yes, you take me back. Yes, you take me back to exactly where I need to be. Say this part with me. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. Let's do it a few more times. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. I am a blessing manifest. I think about that song and I think about how many amazing things have happened to me because I wrote this song. Because I had this heartbreak and wrote this song, I met the next great love in my life. His name was Dusty. And Dusty lived in Boone, North Carolina. Where? Boone, North Carolina. I didn't know where Boone, North Carolina was. Well, we fell in love over the phone, actually. It's a long story, but because he found this song. And we became friends, and then we fell in love, and I moved to Boone. And through Boone, I wound up finding Christy Snow, who became my first New Thought boss and my first New Thought teacher, who you know well, right? All of that happened because of this song, this heartbreak that created this song. So that's how I move from wow to awe, is I look back and I see that every time something has broken me, it has broken me open. Every time my heart has become broken, it has become filled. That is one of my greatest blessings in life. And so my third and final question for today's little talk here is, what do I desire? Or what do you desire more of in your life? What do I want more of in my life? And can I embody that now? Because that is the greatest aha in these New Thought teachings, is that if I want more peace, I have got to be that peace. If I want more love, I have to be more loving. If I want more abundance, I have to give more away. Shout out for giving to Unity of Chattanooga today. If I want more of the good that is creativity, then I need to look at other creative expressions. I need to admire other creative expressions. When I'm feeling uninspired as an artist, I'll go online and I'll look at other artists and I'll get inspired. I saw a picture of a tulip field. I said, I want to paint a big purple tulip field. So I looked up tulip fields and I downloaded all that information and I thought, okay, all right, I'm attracting this. I'm energizing this. Then I just start to slap that paint on that canvas. So what do you desire? What do you want more of? Let yourself dream. It's springtime. Springtime is the time to plant new seeds, to create new blooms in our lives. It's never too late to do anything. Y'all know about Grandma Moses. She started painting when she was 80. Okay? If you have a desire to pick up a paintbrush, if you have a desire to sing a song, if you have a desire to become an accountant, and learn about numbers, if you want to run a marathon, if you want to fall in love again, if you want to fall in love again with your husband, whatever it is, it's possible. We're gonna know that in our meditation time here. We're gonna settle in here now with these questions for a few moments, for a few minutes. After I sing this song, I'm going to invite you to sing this song with me. And I'm going to ask that as you go into these questions, that you are led through these questions and through this meditation time with love, with a loving heart, with a gentle heart. I have said recently that I want to be excessively gentle with myself. And I ask and implore you, as you ask these questions this week, who am I? Can I move from wow to awe? And what do I desire? That you can look at that through the lens of love. Thank you so much for having me. So let's take some deep breaths. Lead me, love. Lead me on. Ask yourself, who am I? Entertaining the idea that maybe I am divine. I am one with spirit. I am love itself expressing. I am the outward expression of the innermost presence of peace, of love. Who am I? I am love. Think to yourself the I ams. I am divine. I am light. Breathe two ideas dance in me. Thinking back on something that was very challenging, that we wound up learning so much from. We get into a space of gratitude for that. We say, thank you, God, for the awe, for the humbling, for the surrender into a greater knowing of truth with a capital T. We say, I can move from fear to freedom. I can move from doubt to faith. I can move from knowing something small about myself to knowing something great about myself. I can give this energy to the world. I can let this awe be the way I live, the way I move and have my being, and therefore change this world. And the final question, what do I desire? More acceptance, I am acceptance. More peace, I am peace. I desire joy, I am joy. I do joyful things, I do things that bring me joy. I am the great, good expressing as life. And what I desire will come to pass and will come to be, because my desire is God's desire. Let's sing once more. Lead me, love, lead me on, lead me on. I am ready, I am ready, I am strong, I am strong. Lead me, love, lead me, love. Watch me grow, watch me grow. Lead me, love, lead me, love. I am home. Namaste, the light, the love, the divine within me sees, recognizes, honors, and bows down at the divine, the light, and the love in you. I hope you have a fantastic week. And again, thank you so much for having me.
Wow, what a great inspirational message from Amy. We really appreciate her being with us this morning and giving us that message. And now is the time of our service to think of supporting Unity of Chattanooga financially. And we know that as we give, so that we receive. So as we support this community and we support the message that goes out, we receive benefits, not only in the way of financially, but from friends and divine assistance, guiding us on everything that we do. So I invite you now to consider a love offering to Unity of Chattanooga. And there are several ways you can do that, as you'll see on the screen. One way is with your bank card, going to our secure website, unityofchattanooga.org, or you can mail your gift to our P.O. box, or even make a donation on Venmo using your smartphone. So please take your gifts and your offerings in your hands right now and join with me in our offering statement. And together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love and I receive in abundance. Now, as you write out your gifts, listen to this song from Unity of the Oaks.
We are held in the hands of grace, forever safe in the arms of love. Like a child receives protection From a father's warm embrace, we are held in the hands of grace. We are held in the hands of grace, forever safe in the arms of love. Like a child receives protection from a father's warm embrace, we are held in the hands of grace.
We are held in the hands of grace, forever safe in the arms of love. Like a child receives protection from a father's warm embrace, we are held in the hands of grace. We are held in the hands of grace.
And now for a few announcements of Unity of Chattanooga. You know, every week about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesdays, Shannon and I get together for a weekly faith uplift. It's unscripted. I usually don't know what we're going to talk about until we start talking about it, but it's always a fun time, and some interesting comments and questions tend to come up. So if this is something that you've enjoyed in the past, or you'd like to see just Shannon and I banter around a few questions, please join us on Wednesdays about 4 o'clock. Now, for the long-awaited new membership class. We've been talking about it for months, and it's here. So starting this Wednesday from 7 to 8 o'clock at night on Zoom, we are going to have our first of 6 membership classes. Now, we're calling them Unity 101. Because if you'd like to learn a little bit more about Unity, not necessarily ready to commit to membership, this is a class for you. The idea will be simply to give you an overview of what Unity is all about, what our teachings entail, what our websites and different opportunities for leadership entail, and it'll give you an idea of what Unity and Unity of Chattanooga is all about. If you haven't signed up already, feel free to go to contact@unityofchattanooga.org on our website and give us your email address, and we'll be sure to make sure that you get an invitation. The invitations will be coming out either later today or Monday at the latest. Now in June, Mona Petro would like to get together with a few volunteers with her to go downtown to the Homeless Community Center and do some service and some outreach there. So if this is something that speaks to you, please get in touch with Mona Petro. And we'll still be collecting food and toiletries for the homeless. Next week, we'll be meeting back in the Red Bank Community Center again, and our guest speaker and musicians will be Sean and Lori O'Shea, presenting a sermon in song. And following the service, we'll have our monthly potluck, so please bring a dish to share. Now, before we bring today's service to a close, we'd like to end with our prayer for protection. So just simply join with me as we say simply, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is truly well. Well, thank you for joining us today, and now just stay with us for one more song from Unity of the Oaks. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you later.
Got my mother's spear ears and my father's voice, and used to think I had no choice. But I'm not merely a stamp, I'm more than merely a stamp, a creation pure as clouds above, kissed with faith and hope and love. I know who I am, I know just who I am. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. Not a soup of serendipity, melting in a part of history. My true nature is a symphony, a unique divine identity, a universe.
We're born into a world of doubt till we learn to live from inside out. 'Cause we're not merely a stamp, we're more than merely a stamp. Like the acorn who became an oak and said out loud when he awoke,
I know who I am, I know just who I am. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. Not a soup of serendipity, melting in a part of history. My true nature is a symphony, a unique divine identity, a universe. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. Not a soup of serendipity, melting in a part of history. My true nature is a symphony, a unique divine identity. Not small or insignificant, we're made of love, omnipotent. Our true nature is magnificent, and our potential infinite. In the universe, we are the universe. We are the universe. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. Let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate life.
Celebrate life.